did a great work. You made a fool's speech. You are a great man. Oh, double keep Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. You read history like a man. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. You broke history like a man. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one we are talking about. You are the hero of our land. You made us to understand the history of the world. You made us to understand. You are a leader. I want to know you. You are a strong man. I want to know you. You are a strong man. One last squad overall. One last squad all over the world. Biafra man, the lion within the lion. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. When I hear your voice, it makes me stronger. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the enemies trembling. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the Biafra stronger. The people in the Zion, everybody raise their hands for the hero. Nnamdi Kanu, you are a good friend. You set the trap, the zoo for me. You set the trap, you had emotion. You rise the voice, yeah, you say it so strong. When you speak out loud, the outside is confused, the Yoruba man is confused, the soul is confusion. You are true, your friend. When I look at you, I see the people you bring. Nnamdi Kanu, I see the spirit of Biafra in you. Move on, move on, move on. We are right beside you. We are in your front, we are in your right, we are not comfort you. We are with you, brother. Cause you make us stronger. Have you seen a Biafra?
Yes, this is part 2. Part 2 of Behind the Scene. Part 2 of Behind the Scene. Now, they will tell me this is a network epileptic. I know every network in Nigeria is epileptic, but I don't use Nigerian network, and I have a backup for my studio. And so when Yoruba you want to talk of Yoruba, they will cover you and they mute you prematurely. Now, when you expose them, they will now hurry up and terminate you. Now, terminate another one we have started. This gospel must be preached. This is part 2. Part 2 of Behind the Scene. But most of you don't know. You don't know what is happening. You don't know. I talked about 4 categories of people who talk about one Nigeria. One is British government. When you hear British government saying one Nigeria, it is one Nigeria that enabled them to loot without everybody knowing. And then you hear the other group, Awusa, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. It what makes them feed their miserable life. Yoruba, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. These are criminals. Without one Nigeria, Yoruba will not have port. Facebook, cut me, I'm waiting for you. Yoruba on Facebook. Zugabyte, phone them. Just look at all of you. Shame on you. Your technology have not prevented you from allowing us to broadcast. Now you see. It's now you see the light behind the scene. There are reasons why many people will still be supporting one Nigeria. Because it is in the favor of some of them. Some of them support one Nigeria even to their own detriment without them knowing. For instance, when they say one Nigeria as a Biafran or as a Duduwa, as a British government, please look behind the scene. You will know why they are doing what they are doing. Let's try and digress a little bit or look at it from another angle. Recently, the Kaduna State government made a publication and said that a bill had been passed toward preachers. Whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, the purpose of this bill is to ensure that from 11 p.m. till 4 a.m. in the morning, that nobody is allowed to preach the gospel in Kaduna State. And on that day, I listened to many radio stations from Biafra land to see the people's opinion. And many people who are supposedly Christian, we are saying, it's good, it's good, it's good. One man even called and said, behind my house now, there is a church there. They don't allow me to sleep. They now do night vigil every day, night vigil. I'm tired, it's good, it's good. Let them even bring it here. These people are actually supporting what will kill them because they are ignorant and they are naive. But I know that anything Nigerian does, anything that they are doing to one Nigeria, it doesn't matter the country that is doing that. Watch them very closely. Look behind the scene. You will see the motive behind what they are doing. And then I now say, all of a sudden, are you kidding me? The Nigerian government want to control noise pollution. That is why they are passing the bill. And lo and behold, they lie. They lie. Now, I now check the Muslims. The Muslims start their morning service by 5 a.m. So, which means from 4 a.m., that is from 4:30, 5 a.m., you are free to preach. Which means 5 a.m., Yoruba mosque will start being, Allah Akbar, because the law is no longer effective. It's no longer in place. And now watch, most night vigils start from 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock. But they now say from 11 till 4 a.m., if we see you preaching, if we see you doing anything in Nigeria, you are dead. Now, don't you see that the target is the Christian? But no, the Christians are there busy praying against IPOB. Many of them looking for how to run IPOB down. IPOB is a spiritual platform, in case you don't know. Let me remind you, I am George Onyibe. And there are millions of men of God who have not soiled their hand on this platform. Not you collecting tithe and offering. You think say we send you message. You use the money to buy private jet. You think say we send you message. When tribalism run in your blood, nepotism and criminalism run in your, you think say we send you message. You think our leader is an ordinary man. He's a spiritual man. He's a spiritual man. So when you are doing all this, let's pray. We are giant man of God. You are talking man of God. Which giant? Which God are you talking about? Whose one exactly are you talking about? Look behind the scene. And some people say, it's good. Let them ban preachers. They are disturbing us. Let them postpone that bill and say from 10 o'clock in the evening till 6 a.m., nobody should preach. So you know Boko Haram will protest. Boko Haram, Miati Allah, Fulani headsmen, all of them will issue a press communique and tell you this is against the Duduwa nation or it's against Arewa nation. But you're not seeing behind the scene. So you support them. Sorry for you. All the people who that defended your community, Nigerian SAS, Nigerian Army, Nigerian DSS, Nigerian Boko Haram, Nigerian Fulani Herdsmen, Nigerian Miati Allah, Nigerian Air Force, Nigerian Navy, they have killed all of them. And you come on the radio and you give them voice and say, yes, it's good. That man have troubled us. But they are promoting Boko Haram. Time will not permit me. I would have played a video clip of supposedly Nigerian police interviewing Fulani Herdsmen caught in robbery. You will know it is all made up. Look at behind the scene. They want to pass the message. Yes, so we are still arresting Fulani headsmen. Look at the one we arrested. Fulani headsmen now carry gun, they carry bullet. Plenty, I must tell you. Plenty. Look at behind the scene. This is one thing they don't want you to know. Behind the scene, Facebook caught me. Yoruba on Facebook caught me. Pekin will say, Mama no go sleep, no go sleep. I wonder what you are still waiting. Because the message continue. So when you hear, Nigerian government say they are going to ban preacher, some of you will think they are interested in noise pollution. No, it is properly to frustrate Christian. But do the Christian really know what is going on? The brain of the Christian have been relocated to their anus, and their anus is in their mouth. They can't reason properly. Forget about the name they call themselves. The most miserable set of Christians on the planet Earth is a Biafra that a Yoruba man is praying for. You are the most miserable, I should say. Very miserable. You are very miserable. No, look at Nigeria. No man of God, no PFN, no FFP, no PPQ, no Yoruba church will say no. This cannot happen. Extend the time. Let them start this law. Let this law in Kaduna start from 6. They know what they are doing. Do not aid them. Learn to look behind the scene. When they said IPOB is prescribed, and yet they are funding the Fulani herdsmen, Miatiala, Boko Haram, please look behind the scene. I never forget the sight of governors in Southeast on that very day. They look like big boys, wonderful people. They were sitting there, they were standing and say, yes, we are the governors of Biafra land, South. We therefore prescribe IPOB. IPOB is no longer a paracetamol. IPOB is now Otapiapia. Hey, Yoruba was there to cover it. Before you know, BBC aided them, CNN aided them, all the saboteur, all of them aided them. And then some people say, oh, IPOB is a terrorist. They have terrorized them. They are now terrorizing him. But our leader is going everywhere. Why can't you stop him? Any country that stops our leader is the true terrorist. Are we bending our mind to say it? Because they know the truth. And so shame on all of you, Nigerian agents who are saying, oh, he's a terrorist, he's a terrorist, Fulani headsmen and all of them. Oh, they are not terrorists. Look behind the scene. Honestly, in one way we are terrorists. In another way we are not terrorists. Because the only way to terrorize Nigeria is speak the truth. The moment you speak the truth, Nigeria is gone. And so when you are speaking the truth for Satan, you're terrorizing Satan. So indirectly, do not see us as a terrorist like Boko Haram. Those who bombed America World Trade Center. Those who are killing people, innocent women and children, raping and causing mayhem across the globe. In the name of Allah and Islam and Muslim. We are not that type. We stand for justice. We will terrorize you with the truth. We will make sure your lie will never be hidden any longer. As far as we walk on this planet Earth, we will expose you. It doesn't matter who you are. You are Chinese, you are American, you are China, you are India. You pride on the misery. You feed on the misery of all that Homo sapiens. We will expose you and we tell you you will not do anything. You will control. You will remain in your territory. I'm a Chinese, I'm world power. Remain in your territory. Leave Africa alone. Leave Nigeria alone. Don't come close to Biafra land. I'm American, I'm world power. Stay in America. Don't come to Biafra land. A day will come, you will understand what you are saying. But of course, the world had the privilege to make peace. And let everybody be. Let Africans return to their normal state. Let Oduduwa reunite with their brothers and sisters in Benin Republic. Let Awosarewa reunite with their brothers in Niger, in Niger Republic, and other countries in Africa. Let Biafrans reunite with their people in Ambazonia. Let's be that way. We will allow you to steal this oil. We will allow you to steal without stopping you. You don't even have to steal it anymore. You don't even have to steal. So when they are doing all these things, watch them. Oh, IPOB is a terrorist. Is he terrorizing us? He carries stone and he now stone one army man, and as such is terrorizing. But Fulani herdsmen have AK-47. They are planning to even buy nuclear warhead. But we have to help them to repent. And some useless men of God are praying, oh Lord, deliver Shekau. Oh Lord, deliver the Boko Haram. Let them accept Jesus. Go to Sambisa Forest and give them your bullshit Jesus and see what they will do to you. Let me not go there anyway. When they make any promise to you, please look behind it. There is something you never ready for. Yes, Facebook, you are doing it. Facebook is doing it. We will go to Patre when they successfully disengage this one. We will go to Patre. This is how shameless they can be. How shameless they can be. Instead of them going to correct the mistake and the menace they have caused. They are there trying to stop us. It's impossible. And those of you who are looking at this version, the behind the scene, we have part 1. This is part 2. When the Facebook and Yoruba working in Facebook cut me off, we will go to Patre. Pekin will say, Mama no go sleep. He no go sleep. So stop deceiving yourself. When they are telling you, they are making you promise second Niger bridge, and now Saudi Arabia want to build second Niger bridge, don't be surprised. OIC will build that bridge. But I'm happy for the statement of our leader. Arab build that second Niger bridge, we will fall it down. Try us. Trojan horse. That is the gift of the Trojan horse. We don't need any of your. Did the OIC build the Third Milan Bridge? Did OIC develop Abuja? And so when they tell you, OIC Arab or terrorists will come and give you second job, you are jumping up and, hey, thank God, they are very wonderful company. Come and build it. We are waiting for you. That's the way now they look for negotiation. Let us learn to look behind the scene. That is the only way we can be free as a people. Anything Nigeria will say, anything Nigeria will do, anything anybody will do about Nigeria, please look behind the scene. Anything IPOB will do, please learn to look behind the scene. Put your eyes on one Nigeria. One Nigeria is evil. One Nigeria is evil. Evil of the highest order. One Nigeria is created for a purpose. The purpose of evil. The purpose of promoting terrorists in the world. I'll be back in a minute while we are waiting for Facebook to complete their work. I'll be back in a minute. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-571. Direct line once again is 081-221-52971. The special number for the female is 081-288-58614. And I want you to call at this moment that our lines are open. Don't let them deceive you. You must learn to look behind the scene. This is Radio Biafra Extra. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, are you
good morning, sir.
Good morning, please. Taking you so much time to answer your call.
Yes. Good.
Are you still there, Rabbi?
I was just getting something out of the fridge. That's all.
Go ahead.
Yes,
please.
I am here. I am
Go
here.
ahead,
Good
please.
morning, Master Onyibe. Yes, I greet Biafrans. I greet Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and freedom lovers around the world. Onyibe, thank you for your moderation. I listened to it from the beginning. I don't want to miss today's moderation. What is about the movie in Nigeria? I want to comment on a few things. The movie and the imams, the new order in Kaduna State is where I'm looking at. The movie about what you made mention about Nigerian movie is quite pathetic. It's very true. Other countries, nations are using their movies to shaping the image of their nations, but Nigerians are busy, especially the Biafran who are into this, what you call it, you call them Nollywood. They are into this movie, into this industry, using it to do a lot of nasty things. Even they have gone to the extent of making mini pornographic movies instead of doing something creative, something that will speak or send message to outside world that this is whom we are and what we stand for. And they don't want to do that. Probably it could be because of I don't know, the nature of contract they get into, or the government, they are running the affairs behind the scene. I don't know, but that's what it is. I want to show us something now. You know, there is Onyibe, you know about Ice Cube, the American actor. 1997, Ice Cube made a movie about South Africa. He came to South Africa to make this movie. That movie is titled Dangerous Ground. This movie, if you see killings going on in South Africa, the killing of foreigners, especially Nigerians, they use that movie to target Nigerians. So after that movie, this killing escalated. So that movie portrays that Nigerians are into drug activities in South Africa, and they are meant to kill South Africans with that heroin. So when they saw that movie, they kind of, I don't want to analyze the character. The first person is, the starring person is Ice Cube. He was paid heavily. That movie generated about $28 million as at that time. So after that movie, a lot of people don't know what is going on behind the scene. And the movie, the killing began. The awareness, they made it look like even the dress code. When you see the person talking, the dress code, kind of, that is the baron that is busy supplying all those stuff that is a Nigerian. It's quite pathetic. And after that, Ice Cube went on voicemail. It resurfaced again, but I know that he was on voicemail for a while. Nobody knows. He was busy enjoying what the money he made in that movie. It's so bad. And this open air preaching, you know, unfortunately, we have to face the truth. During the time Muhammadu Buhari was a military president of head of state in that country, in that contraption called Nigeria, he banned open air preaching. He has done it before. The one that the Muhammadu Buhari that died, Jubril began to play the kind of role of Buhari, deceiving people that Buhari is still alive. They are stupid. They don't want to come. They can't do that because they have our leader has already destroyed them. They know it. And IPOB shows the world what is going on. Muhammadu Buhari and Brigadier Tunde Idiago ban open air preaching. They ban it. And blessed memory of Archbishop Benson Dahosa, he spoke out. He told them no. I don't want to know. I know that everyone has his dirty thing in his closet, but Archbishop
Benson Dahosa did not have dirty linen in his closet. That is why he was killed. He was killed in his house in Ajau Estate. He knew the truth.
Yes,
he spoke the truth. He was murdered.
Yes.
Benson Dahosa was murdered. So no skeleton in his closet. We know this truth.
Skeleton, I believe that. I believe
he knew.
I'm agreeing.
Benson Dahosa knew he was going to be killed. That was why his last sermon that Sunday was to leave his Christ and to leave his Christ, to die is gain. He closed from that sermon and he died in his house. He said, oh, he died honorously. He died Holy Ghostically. He said, lie, he was murdered. They cannot take it.
He was killed. They have been planning to assassinate Benson Dahosa even when Babangida was the president. he tried to destroy. He saw the charismatic and the power this man carried. And Babangida began to feel that Benson Idahosa is a threat to him because he's linked with outside world. He's a man of government in America. And I know about that. So Benson Idahosa of blessed memory, Archbishop Benson Idahosa of blessed memory, stood on his ground, telling them that he will show them that Nigeria is owned by God, that God owns that place. I'm coming, sir. Yes, I will. Eventually, they did what? They assassinated Benson Idahosa. All these preachers, the people they are targeting for this new law is Southern Kaduna people. And remember, Pastor Emmanuel Bosu mentioned it in his clip. The Southern Kaduna people are the people that are targeting. And if nobody does anything, they will escalate, they will go to another level. That is Buhari telling them, I will take you to another level. Another level is coming. Jubril is going to take you people to another level.
They are testosterone. They want to see how Christians will react. They push it. They will go behind and settle some of the pastors. They will keep quiet. They will take it to the next level.
Very much, sir.
We know what they are doing.
God bless.
Yeah, Rabbi, honestly, Facebook took some of my time. I would have appreciated you say more. But then we must continue.
Don't worry. Next time I will come back again. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
We must continue. And then when you call, please, you just have 1 minute. Make your point or I'll cut you off. 1 minute. We really don't have time this morning. But then we must continue. Caller on the line.
Hello, my brother.
Good morning. You have 1 minute. Make your contribution.
I have tried this number for a long time. I know they get it. Make now leave all those bad people where the disturbing Biafra people like Gowon was the leader of military during the time of first civil war. If there is no any time Gowon wants Biafra to become a country. That is why all those governors and the ministers for Zoom support, like Dave Umaya and the weaker others. Their family is the family say about of Igbo youth who support the Zeus. Thank you all.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. Because of our limited of time, will you call, please, at least for this morning, go straight to the point, so we must continue. When you hear issues regarding one Nigeria, our one Nigeria, the one Nigeria, please, look behind the scene. Look behind. What is their aim in that statement? What are they trying to achieve? What message are they driving back home? If you don't understand what happened behind the scene, you have no idea what is coming. That is why they are able to fool us. That is why they are able to make fool of us. That is why they strive. And most of us subscribe to this crime against humanity. Most of us endorse this evil. Let us wake up. Let us get ready to go home. We must stop Nigeria, or we will regret it for the rest of our life. We must stop Nigeria. Don't let anybody deceive you. All we have asked for is to go home. We want to go home. Nothing more, nothing less. Biafrans, open your eye. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?